Okay, so today we are going to be talking about how to make a multi-image gallery in Divi. So on this website, which is one of my personal websites, we are going to take a look at the puppies page, which we are on right now. So if you come down here, you'll notice that each of our puppies has a page you can go to see more info about that puppy. We have kind of started, normally for our breeders, there's only just one row for a puppy and it has some pictures, some information, and when they're sold. So normally we will just have all the puppies for sale on one page. I did start making a page just for each puppy to link to from the main puppies page, just because we've been using it as a scrapbook basically. So you can see here that we have images. We also kind of share pictures from the families after they're in their new homes, which kind of makes it really nice for me to be able to go and look back on each puppy, what they look like when they're an adult, their videos. So we want to share how we make these nice sliders that we have for our clients. So here is just a regular image, and then you'll notice this one actually has a multi-image gallery slider. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to grab one of these pages really quick. Let's pick her. All right, and then of course, once you're logged in, you're going to click Enable Visual Builder when you're on the page that you want to edit. All right, and then you'll notice that this first picture right here is just a basic image. So this is just an image, and let's say that we wanted to put a gallery, a slider gallery right here. What you would do is hit the plus, and then instead of going down and using the module that is just for an image, this would be an image, which would be just like this. We want to pick the gallery module. Once that's added, it will automatically populate random images, but you're going to click this plus button right here. That's to add the images. So you can select some that are already there and add those in, or you can upload some of your own files. You can do a drag and drop multiple files after clicking that upload tab, or you can just click here, select files, and pick them out of your, anywhere on your desktop. So I'm just going to use ones that we already have uploaded. Let's use a cute little Mozzie. What a cutie. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to select a couple pictures here. Click select. Perfect. And then it's going to put those in, and you're going to notice that, oh, I don't want this one. I don't want that one. So you can easily drag and drop and move them around for, let's say your favorite is this one and you just want that one to be the first picture people see in the slider. You can go ahead and just move them around how you want them, but you will notice that you'll see the caption and other information that we do not want here. So what you're going to do is come down to elements. Then you're going to turn off title and caption. And then you'll notice you have this gallery that looks like this. Well, we want it to be a one image slider, right? So what you're going to do is come over here to design, and then you're going to click on layout. And we're going to change this from grid to slider. And then that's going to put it in a really nice format. So we actually do have custom code for Divi developed to create these really nice arrows. We actually call some code and put custom images for our clients that make it so that you can actually have these. So somewhere on your page, there will be a little piece of code calling these arrows that we have made for our clients. If you would like a tutorial on that, I'm going to put a link in this video to show you how to make these arrows and where the custom code is. Because these Divi sliders, when we started making these websites, the arrows are they're tiny, you can't see them. They're not obvious, so we did develop some custom images and code to make these look really nice on Divi. And I will share how that is done. But yeah, that's how you make your nice gallery, a nice slider gallery, so that people can easily see there's an arrow and you can easily add multiple images to your gallery. So there is quite a few different options on these galleries. The slider gallery with these nice custom arrows is definitely my favorite. I don't like it on the mobile version when people have to scroll for all the pictures. So I prefer the sliders. Obviously, you can do the layout that is not a slider. You can do the grid. And it will have pagination if you have more than 4 photos. So if I was to go here and add another photo, just grab some, it will actually come up with pagination so that you can click these numbers. This is the pagination, and see the next 4 photos, right? So you can add as many as you want in that type of a gallery. The drawback to this is that when you are on a mobile device, it will stack these images, these 4 images on top of each other. So it'll be one, you know, while you're scrolling down the page, these will be stacked. It'll be one, you know, your screen will only be this wide, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and they will be stacked. So it will stack these 4 images one on top of another, and then you're going to see your pagination, which I'm not a fan of that. So I prefer the slider. I think it looks nicer. There is some custom code you can use to make it so that it stays into 2 columns on a mobile device, but that would be for another video. So yeah, that is how we do that. Also, another thing that I would love to show you guys, say we are going to do that slider and we want to make it look nice. Part of the reason our clients love our websites and we do such a good job is because we pay attention to detail. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit settings, and we're going to make this slider gallery look just as nice as this image up here. So we're going to go to design, and then I'm going to add that nice white border. And I know that, let's see, I'm going to do it wrong actually first. So there's our nice border, right? Okay, and then we're going to add the box shadow to make it pop, just like this one on the top. And that's the box shadow we used on the top one. It looks a little bit lighter. There we go. That is the box shadow we've used on this one. So I don't know if you guys noticed this, but anyone who's visiting a website might look at this and say, oh yeah, this is really pretty. But there is something different. This border, this white border, is not the same thickness as this border on this image. So those tiny things like that make a huge difference in design. And all of our design techs, we drive that home, that the devil really is in the details. Devil's Ridge Marketing is my parent company, and that is where the name comes from, because if you want to have a nice website, you have to find the details and be good about your details. So if you go ahead and, like, some people might look at this and see oh, it's pretty, something's not quite right, I just can't put my finger on it. That's because their brain, obviously they can see that something's not quite right. So this one is 5 pixels and this one is 5 pixels now. So now that it's the same and it has that same box shadow, it brings that elevated look. If you want to have a pretty website with some issues, then you're going to, it's not going to look as nice. When you make every single pixel look perfect, so for example, see this spacing from here to here is not the same from here to here. If we make this from here to here the same as here to here, it's going to change it and the way that people view it. The symmetry is what matters. It's what changes the way things look and really brings something from like, oh, that's pretty, to like, oh, this is gorgeous. So that is also something, if you are working in your websites, please keep that in mind. Just take the time, or if you are just, like, I don't want to mess with it, go ahead and let us know. We get right into our clients' websites. Or if you need, we take care of our clients and they pay by the minute. So it's fantastic. We also would love, if you are looking to have a website made and you just don't want to mess with Divi, we would be happy to do your website for you. Just, give us a call. I own Devil's Ridge Marketing, which we do our business websites through. And then we also have PPW, or Positively Perfect Websites, for all of our dog breeders. You will sell your dogs for more money. You will sell them better over your competition if you have a nice website that people want to be on and they don't just want to rip their own eyes out after being on it for 3 minutes. If it's just a mess, people will not stay. They won't stay to read all the different things. If it's pretty and laid out well, they will totally stay, and they'll consume all the information that you have on your website, and they will become a fan. So I hope this helps in making a gallery, making it look nice, adding that nice border and drop shadow. We are going to make that next video that talks about those custom slider arrows that you saw here, which is a very nice touch for Divi. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the like and subscribe. So we are going to be sharing not just some Divi tutorials, but also some marketing tips. Thanks so much, you guys.